What's up, you guys? SlimXTeamSymmetry here to bring you guys a new video today. And once again, unfortunately, I'm on my girlfriend's iPad, so I apologize. I know a lot of you don't like videos that are recorded with an iPhone or with an iPad. I didn't know that they have this little like black line around them, so I do apologize. It's only temporary. I'm back out here in LA. Had a lot of things to do, Christmas stuff with her family and Christmas stuff back home. Once I get back home. But I was trying to think of videos that I could do, and I saw a lot of channels been uploading really good videos. My little sister uploaded top 10 decks for the format. Her video was just so good, I just felt there's no reason for me to really follow up with anything on that topic because she covered all the decks I was going to talk about and 5 other decks I wasn't even going to mention. So definitely go check out that video by my little sister. I'm going to link it down below for you guys. But I thought, what kind of video could I upload for you guys today? And I thought, I was okay with the ban list, but I felt that there were things that they could have done instead of what they did. So that's what today's video is going to be, is what I feel should have been done on the January 2014 ban list. So I'm just going to end this for you guys. I hope you guys do enjoy it. I'm going to try and be as fair as possible. And I'll start with the Forbidden. So as you guys know, the Forbidden cards were Dragon's Ravine, Return from a Different Dimension, Self-Destruct Button, 6 Sense. I'm going to start with the first things first. They should not have banned Dragon's Ravine. Pissed me off. Reason being is I love Dragoonity. I talked about this when I made the ban list video. I have been working my ass off trying to figure out how to still make Dragoonity work. I'm not even kidding you guys. I have a 40 card deck for Dragoonity that is built right now for this format, for next format, and I'm literally just like itching to test it, itching to profile it. I'm not sure if it's something you guys would want. So in the comments below, if you do want to see the Dragoonity deck profile from me, do comment below. I will show it to you guys. I have been working on it. I could really use some help. A lot of people are going to say I'm an idiot for trying to make the deck still work, but I don't really care. I love Dragoonity, and I'm just trying to work it out with Dragon Shrine, Foolish Burial, Garuda, Zephyros, Red Eyes. I've been trying a lot of crazy things out. A lot of upstarts, a lot of cards of constants, just things to get the deck really, really fast and rolling. So if you guys do want to see that, comment below. So the first thing is they should not have banned Dragon's Ravine. Dragon's Ravine was an amazing card for Dragon Rulers, but Dragoonity needs it. The deck literally needs it. It's your discard outlet. It's your way you search Phalanx, the way you search Ducks. It's literally the entire engine and heart and soul of the deck. So trying to play the deck without it, as I'm trying to do right now, is extremely hard. Having to use triple Dragon Shrine and Foolish Burial and a lot of stuff just to get my Phalanx to grave is a real pain. It doesn't net me the plus that I would get by discarding and searching a Ducks. Having to draw into Ducks is really hard. You cannot search Ducks unless you make Gay Durg. In order to make Gay Durg, you have to get to Ducks first, so it can be a real problem. But first things first, they should not have banned Dragon's Ravine. They should have left that card alone. As for the rest of the ban cards, Self-Destruct Button, good riddance. No one wants to fucking draw in this game. I'm sorry. I don't care if people get mad at me or disagree with me. Drawing in this game is pointless. It hurts you in the long run of a Yu-Gi-Oh! Tournament unless you're trying to draw so that you both can top. But in early games, draws suck ass. They suck. They're pointless in this game. So I'm glad they banned that. I'm not going to change that. And as for Return and 6 Sense, good riddance. You should never have been allowed in this format, especially 6 Sense. Legalizing that card was just one of the dumbest things they could have ever done. So I'm glad it's gone. Good riddance. I want to speak nothing else of it. As far as other cards they could have banned, I really don't know. I don't think they needed to ban any other cards. Banning the Dragon Rulers would have been completely pointless. Now that they're at 1, you're able to splash them in a lot of other decks. I know a lot of people are still trying to make the deck work with like Mythics and Blue Eyes, and I mean, I've tried it. It's meh to be realistic. So I really don't think banning the Dragon Rulers would have done anything. As far as other cards to ban, I don't think there was any others that really needed to be banned. I think that everything that was banned was good. It pretty much took care of the problem, and it slowed down a lot of decks. So I'm just going to leave the ban cards alone. They picked 4 cards they could have banned. I agree with 3 of them. 1 of them I do not. I feel Dragon's Ravine should have been banned, but other than that, it wasn't too bad. On to the rest of the list real quick. So they limited the 4 Dragon Rulers, Debris. They limited Magician of Faith, they limited Divine Wind of the Mist Valley, and they limited Final Countdown, 7-Star Swords, and Spellbook of Faith. So I'm just going to go through this. Limiting all the dragons to 1, that's fine. Leave them alone. There's 4 elemental dragons, splash them in decks, splash them in different types of decks, Tidal in Water, Blaster in Fire Fist, Tempest in, I don't know, like Harpies or some wind deck, and put Redox in like Gadgets and other Earth-based decks. There's nothing wrong with those cards. Tempest is really good in plants too, and other decks like that, so I'm fine with that. 7-Star Sword, they went a little overboard, but you know what, why not? Like, honestly, that card's not going to do anything. Like, with only 4 Dragon Rulers, you really don't want to banish them and not be able to get them back, so 7-Star Sword, I guess, at 1 is fine. It was just a little overkill in my book. Other cards. They brought back Magician of Faith. That's fine. I think Magician of Faith is fine. It's okay. I mean, it's not a broken card by any means. There's not a lot of cards you could get back with it, but I think it's something that it's just hit or miss, really. Divine Wind in the Mist Valley. Apparently there's an FTK, OTK. That's fine. Limit it to 1. Shut down the OTK. Ban it if you need to. That's perfectly fine. Final Countdown, Good Riddance. I think they could have banned that card. They could have made it so people didn't even try to play Countdown. Countdown is completely pointless. With only one Countdown, you're never going to get to it unless you're like a sack and you open it and you somehow have like 10 stalled cards. So, I mean, honestly, it's really not that good. And Spellbook of Fate at 1 is fine. Honestly, I couldn't think of another card. If they wanted to hit Spellbooks, like they could have limited Spellbook of Secrets or Blue Boy. But I feel that by doing that, they would just kind of kill the deck. And Prophecy is an amazing deck, don't get me wrong, but I don't think it's ban-worthy. I don't think it's a deck that's completely ban-worthy. They already killed Judgment, Spellbook of Judgment, and by limiting Fate to 1, it's not as, it's not as accessible as it was before, so I mean, it's not a terrible decision. I think that putting it at 1 is fine. The one card, though, I felt could have came back to 1. There were 2 cards. I feel that, first off, Heavy Storm could have came back. Now, a lot of people are going to be like, you're absolutely crazy, get the fuck out of here. Reason being, there's only one reason I'll say Heavy Storm can come back, and it's not going to justify all players. It's going to justify bad players. A lot of players in this format are just setting 5 and passing. That's really annoying. With knowing that Heavy Storm is still around, you'd be able to Heavy Storm your opponent and, punish them for, committing way too much back row without proper protection. I feel that Heavy Storm... The problem with Heavy Storm, though, that I do see is it is a sack factor. It is a win condition. Being able to heavy your opponent for, multiple back row and then OTK them is kind of dumb. So in that sense, I feel that they could have... not brought back Heavy Storm, and they chose not to. I think it's one of the cards that possibly could have came back. The other cards I had mentioned that could have came back, I wish Trish would have came back. Trish is not as easy to make as people think. Other decks would struggle to make it, and there's 3 Fiendish Chain, there's Effect Failure, there's Breakthrough Skill Drain, there's so many ways to stop Trishula. Trishula could have came back. Imperial Order didn't even come back. I'm not even going to talk about it. I talked about other cards that could have came back. I think that was basically it, though. The number 1 card, though, that could come off the ban list, that should come off the ban list, is definitely, without a doubt, Elemental Hero Stratos. That's bullshit that card is still banned. I'm sorry. Hero players, you get all my sympathy. I like Heroes. I like Heroes a lot. I think Heroes are just a really cool deck. I think my favorite version of Heroes was Bubble Beat. Definitely, I loved Bubble Beat. And I loved Joe Girlander's Skill Drain Heroes from YCS Long Beach. Definitely 2 of my favorite versions of Heroes. I think Heroes is a really good deck. Stratos was an amazing card. Let's face it. He could search 1,000,000,001 targets. But, God, he was one card. Valor him, Fiendish Chain him, Breakthrough Skill him. Do whatever you have to do. The fact that you can't even have your main monster in the deck sucks. Giving them 3 E-calls, so what? Stratos was the heart and soul of the deck. Playing Stratos to search Alias, playing Stratos to search Malicious, with zombies being as relevant as they are now, Stratos would have been great. I'm sorry, that card is not broken. I really think that card could have came back. I would have really liked to see that card come back, just so that we could play Heroes again. I have the original Stratos, I have the DT Stratos, I have all different kinds of Stratos. I can't even play them. It's really, really annoying. So I'm with you Hero players 150% when I agree that Stratos could have came back to 1 and it would not break Yu-Gi-Oh! I think that it's stupid that it's still banned and it definitely should come back. So that's the one change I would make on the list, is that I think Stratos should definitely come back to 1. Other cards that could have came back, I don't really know. I think a lot of cards that got limited, cards that could have came back to 1, I mean, bringing back Glow Up Bulb would just be too crazy. It would make it too ridiculous. Honestly, most of the cards that are banned are going to stay banned. There's no way to really change that. Bringing back any cards like Disc Commander or other things like that would be ridiculous with 3 Call of the Haunted, Limit Reverse, everything. So I'd leave the rest of the list alone, but I think Stratos is definitely something that should have came back. It would have been fine. It wouldn't have broken the game. So that's it for the limited. On to the cards that went to 2. Chaos Sorcerer and Lone Fire Blossom. That's fine. No problems there. Another card that could have came back to 2. Thunder King motherfucking Ryo. I'm sorry. I don't care what anyone says. Thunder King is an amazing anti-meta card. Thunder King was a beast. Literally, that card, you summon that card, sits in back row. It was great. That card could have definitely came back to 2. Wouldn't have been broken. I mean, Thunder King at 2 was fine. Most people did not play 3 Thunder King. I mean, seldomly some decks played 3 Thunder King. But I mean, other than that, nah. They didn't do anything like that. So I think Thunder King could have came back to 2 and it would have been fine. I really like that card. I wish that card would have came back to 2. But, there's nothing we can do. As far as other cards that came back to 2, I would have liked to see, let's see, Thunder King was definitely one of them. trying to think of like other decks. I don't think a lot of other decks like that there'd be two ofs that would be really balanced. I think. Alright, I'll be honest. I want Rescue Rabbit back to 2. Don't hate me. I'm sorry. I want Rabbit back to 2. You can keep your 3 motherfucking tour guides. I want my Rabbit back to 2. Like, Evil Storm is still a deck. Dino Rabbit could still be a deck if we didn't have one freaking rabbit. Give me 2 rabbits and we can play Rescue Rabbit. We can play Dino Rabbit again. Can't even play Macro Rabbit. What am I saying? But we can play Dino Rabbit again. Water didn't even get touched. They're not even touched. They're like the best deck. Like my little sister said, like the top decks of the format, Water's up there. It's like unopposed. Like Sarosh got second place with the deck. And I mean, okay, you lost 2 titles. Ooh, big deal. Just replace it with more cards. Like it's really not that hard to figure out. So I really think they could have brought back Rescue Rabbit to 2. I mean, most people would say that's crazy, but you know, maybe we could have played the deck again. So that's just a wish thing on my part. I don't really know. That could have just been something. And then the no longer limited, that's yeah, everything that went to 2. No longer limited, Archlord Christia, that was just weird. I'm sorry, that was just really, really weird. Card could have stayed at 2. I'm fully behind Mizuki and Plague Spreader. Let zombies have their time to shine. Striker, people only ran 2. Tour Guide from the Underworld, I mean, I guess. I mean, I don't really know. Like, I was fine with 2 Tour Guide. 3 Tour Guide, I just want to play Dark World. That's it. Like, honestly, I just want to play Dark World. I don't really care about anything else. Like, I just want to play Dark World with three of those. Constellar M7, a little unfair. That card's really good. Like, just playing Dragoonity, you can see how good it is. And then Constellar is broken, being able to bounce cards on the field and being able to return cards. It's one of the best outs to start Assault mode, so people know. Really good card. When they negate something, you just M7 it back from the graveyard, and you win. It's really good. And Tenki, that's fine with me. I think Tenki's fine. I think it was good for the game, in a sense that, you know, Fire Fist was a new deck. I think the card might be a little OP now, like with 3, like Boojins and Fire Fist and, you know, Constellars, all those decks get a lot of boost from that. But, other things I would have liked to see happen, like, I really wanted Stratos to come back, that's like huge. I wanted to see Rabbit come back to 2. I wanted to see Thunder King come back to 2. If they wanted to kill Evil Swarm, if they wanted to kill other decks, they could have hit the other monsters. Like, if they hit Ophion, like, or Kirkion, like, you'd have a really hard time playing that deck. So they could have really brought back cards like that. I mentioned Heavy Storm. I know a lot of people are going to argue with me on that, but I really think Stratos was the main card that could have came back and it wouldn't have mattered. I'm trying to think, like, other card-wise, like, other decks. Other decks are just going to shine. Like, there's so many decks this format that can be played. Infernities are broken. I'm not going to say Launcher could come back to 2. That would be absolutely retarded. But, I mean, the majority of the decks are good. I think Ravine should have not gotten banned. I think Stratos should have came back. And I think some of these cards that came to 3 are just weird. I'm sorry. Like, Christie is just so weird. Like, at 2, it's fine. Like, some people only play 1. Like, it's really not that broken. I kind of would have liked to see Sangan come back. I like Sangan. Like, I don't know. I like Sangan. I mean, 2 Tour Guides and a Sangan and Night Assailant worked out pretty well. With no Sangan, no Night Assailant, I mean, I like 2 Tour Guide, but 3 Tour Guide's fine for Dark World. Definitely another viable option is definitely Dark World. And that's pretty much it, you guys. I don't really have a lot to add because, I mean, I think the list was pretty good this time. Really, you know, reanalyzing and seeing what the options are. I think they did a decent job. I don't agree 100% with everything, but, you know, people are still going to make Dragon Rulers work. I'm still trying to make Dragoonity work. So if you guys want to see my Dragoonity deck profile, you know, let me know in the comments below. If not, you know, I won't upload it. Like, don't worry. I think that it'll be an interesting format, see what does well. People are still trying to make Dragon Rulers work, like I said. I don't know if they will or not, but, you know, time will tell. But I want to open the rest of this video up. Comments below. Please comment with what you think should have happened on the ban list. Do you think they should have banned the Dragon Rulers? I mean, frankly, I don't give a damn if they did. If they banned all the Dragon Rulers, they banned 7-star Sword, but if they left my Ravine alone, I don't really care. And people are going to say they should have banned, you know, some Dragoonity stuff. Oh, hell no, they shouldn't. Dragoonities didn't do shit till Tempest came out, and even when they came out, it wasn't even that broken. It wasn't until people realized that, oh, I can use Dragon Rulers and Dragoonity, I can use Ravine, and I can just be a boss like that. That it became, like, definitely, like, one of the best decks of the format. It'll be interesting to see what other decks do. Madolches are going to be pretty broken. Their new card's amazing. Dark World's interesting. I kind of want to try that new card. I've been thinking of some things with it, kind of as a replacement Silva. I'll be looking into that. I think there's a couple cool things that can be done with it. But that's all I gotta say, guys. You know, comment below what you think should have changed on the ban list. And let me know what you guys think of this upcoming format. All my videos are going to be based on this new format. The year's almost over, so let's start the new year fresh. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thumbs it up. Leave your comments below with how you think the list should have went. Comment if you agree with me or disagree with me and why. And I'll be seeing you guys in the next video. That's all I gotta say. Thank you for watching.